Born in 2005, Gabriel Fernandez entered a world that offered little stability. From his earliest days, he moved between homes, a consequence of his mother's neglect and his father's absence. For several years, he found solace and care with his uncle and his partner. They provided a loving, stable environment, a sanctuary for a young boy. This fragile peace was shattered when his grandfather, disapproving of his uncle's relationship, forced Gabriel's return. He then lived with his grandparents, finding a temporary haven. In 2012, a controversial decision was made. Despite numerous warnings from family about his mother's unfitness, Gabriel was returned to Pearl Fernandez and her boyfriend, Isoro Aguirre. This decision sealed his tragic fate. From that moment, Gabriel's life descended into an 8-month nightmare. His new home in Palmdale became a chamber of unimaginable cruelty. The abuse began immediately and relentlessly. Isoro Aguirre subjected Gabriel to daily, brutal beatings. Sticks, wooden planks, and metal wires became instruments of torture, targeting his head, stomach, and back. His small body endured broken ribs and internal bleeding. He was shot with a BB gun, pellets embedding in his face, pelvis, and back. Cigarettes and hot metal spoons burned his skin, leaving lasting scars. Repeated blows to his head caused severe swelling and internal bleeding. Gabriel was forced to consume cat feces, his own waste, vomit, and spoiled food. If he vomited, he was made to swallow it again. Cold showers were a common punishment, often followed by hours bound in a dark closet. He was chained by his wrists and ankles, his mouth covered to stifle his cries. He was forced to wear girls' clothing and mocked, labeled gay, a perceived motivation for Aguirre's escalating cruelty. Throughout these horrific months, Gabriel's school noticed the escalating signs of abuse. Bruises, wounds, and a profound withdrawal in his behavior were evident. Multiple reports were submitted to authorities. Formal complaints from concerned relatives also reached social workers. Yet, these urgent warnings were tragically ignored. No proper investigation was launched, allowing the abuse to continue unchecked. On May 22, 2013, after hours of punishment for failing to tidy his toys, Gabriel was violently struck. He collapsed unconscious. His mother then called 911, falsely claiming he had fallen. Paramedics found a child covered in bruises, burns, and with a swollen skull. Broken bones and embedded BB pellets were discovered. Rushed to the hospital, doctors declared him brain dead from severe trauma. 2 days later, on May 24, 2013, Gabriel Fernandez died. The subsequent investigation unveiled the full, horrifying extent of his suffering. His story shocked a nation. In court, Pearl Fernandez pleaded guilty to first-degree murder to avoid the death penalty, receiving life imprisonment. Isoro Aguirre was found guilty of torture and first-degree murder, sentenced to death. Gabriel's case stands as one of California's most horrific child abuse tragedies. It exposed a devastating failure of the system. Despite clear warning signs, authorities failed to intervene. His short life serves as a somber, urgent reminder. We must remain vigilant, listen to the unheard cries, and protect the most vulnerable among us. Never again should a child endure such suffering in silence.